was not going to bring this up, and I've kept this a secret for a long time. When things went down, I could have just ended this guy's freaking, his quote unquote career on Minecraft, but I chose to take the high road and just let guests know that he left on personal reasons. So I was still going to continue doing this to this day until recently. Recently, I've been getting a lot of messages from Elliot, who is Shuffle's friend. I guess they run a server / Discord with the old MagicalLands map. And just to clarify, too, on his Twitter account, he made a statement that since we left, we gave him permission to upload the map, which is incorrect. Master, Mystic, myself never agreed to any of that stuff, and they've never approached us about any of that. So, again, the map that he does have is the old map. It is not the upgraded, refurbished map that we have. So I've been approached from Elliot multiple times about giving him the map and giving him them the rights to the current map that I have. And I've declined it. I said no. But it's just nonstop asking me about it. And it just got to a point where I'm like, dude, you need to freaking just get over it. I'm not giving you the map. And I would have left it at that. But of course, him being immature and young, he starts to tease and say, I have a server and a realm and you don't have anything. And I'm not even involved in Minecraft anymore. So I'm like, that's, I don't care. Again, he's continued, so I just got fed up with it. And then I saw that Shuffles resurfaced, and I'm like, okay, now's the time for me to finally do it. And so what happened was, actually, I still have the original messages from FunShuffles with all the evidence I need to prove what I'm about to say. So, as I stated before, I was a donator along with some other people, and we donated to the realm, thinking that the money was going to go towards in the realm open, 3D models, or whatever they need to, or maybe even a server. Just whatever because again, I can't build. So, in my mindset back then was I want to give something to help these guys out because they're doing something good for what I thought for the guests. So I donated money to help them out. And again, I thought all this stuff was going to go towards the realm, or it was going to go towards the staff for all their hard work. That was my understanding. And once I joined as a staff member, that's what I was told, was this is all going towards this. And he assured me, and I remember vividly asking him multiple times, like, hey, this is, where's the money going? And he told me it's going towards the realm and 3D models and da-da-da. So I'm like, cool. Like, okay, I'm cool with that. So him and I would chit-chat all the time about his personal problems and what's been going on with his life. And I used to stay up late at night talking to him, because that's, to me, like, he was cool with me. Him and I always got along. We always talked. So I was just trying to be a good guy, a good friend, and so there was some moments that he would ask me if I'm going to donate anything when, like, I'd watch, like, right after, and he'd be like, oh, did you enjoy it? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. He's like, are you going to donate anything? And at first I thought it was like, that's kind of like rude. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. He's from a different part of the world. Maybe they're just straightforward. So I just kind of brushed it off. Fast forward to sometime, I believe it's in July. I was approached by one of the staff, and they asked me, like, hey, Buddha, can you talk to Shuffles and see how much money we got in donations so we can upgrade our website? So I'm like, sure. So I sent him a message, like, asking him how much we have left, because this is what we're thinking of doing. And that night I get a message saying that he took the money. So all the money that we had in donations, he took and spent it on himself. He said he used it for personal reasons that I'm not going to address, and that it was all gone. He said he was sorry and that he had to do what he had to do. So as you would think, I was pretty upset about it. I called him out and told him how disappointed I was. Obviously, I didn't say it in this calm way. I was pretty angry. I told him that he needed to either talk to the staff about it or I was going to talk to staff about it. So he ummed up. He talked to the staff. He told them what he did. And then he left. And then he came back. And so I ended up leaving because I just said, I don't want to be around you. And if you're going to be here, I'm just going to leave. So I left. So I left for like a day, and I get a text from one of the staff guys that I talked to, and they told me that they want me back. So I came back, and I remember going on the realm that day, and Shuffles came on, and I asked him to leave. I told him that I didn't want him on the realm. He pretty much told me that he is the founder, and he is allowed to be here. And I told him that, dude, like you did a lot of damage with us. You betrayed a lot of your staff here. You just need to leave. And he just was just being a complete jerk, pretty much saying like, we need to forgive him because he said he was sorry and that he really didn't do anything wrong, and that I never told him that he shouldn't spend it on himself. And I'm like, first of all, why should I have to tell you to not spend donation money on yourself when clearly you don't state that the donation is not going to the realm, it's going to you for your stuff? Now, if we would have known that, we probably wouldn't have donated anything to you. And so he was just like saying it was on me and this and that. And second of all, I did tell him. I brought it up to him multiple times about making sure he's not spending on himself. So he just went off, and then he started like laughing and saying like, have fun because I'm deleting my account, which was fine because we already had a copy of the park. So the next day I opened up the realm, and it was under new management. So things kind of like died down a little bit where I didn't really hear from him again. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a lie. He came on our Discord, and he changed his name. This is before he changed it to Monster Man. He changed it to some random name. He came in the Discord and started asking about himself, asking about where Shuffles at, and why did he leave. And at that time, I was sticking to he left for personal reasons and this and that. I was not trying to bring drama into the general chat and start anything. And as much as I had every right to do it, I thought it would be the better decision not to do that and not bring negative attention to us. So he was asking questions about himself and asking how the realm is. And, he was saying like, oh, I'm sure that Shuffles is happy that you guys are doing all the projects that he started, which is hilarious because he did nothing. He did like 10% of the park, and he claimed on every YouTube video, like that he did everything. Like he gave no credit to any of his staff. And so everybody was like, including myself when I first came on, was under the assumption that he built this park by himself, when in reality, he didn't do anything. And to be honest, the stuff he did build was complete garbage. Like some of the rides that I went on to look at that what he did after I became the owner, I'm like, who allowed this to happen? Like that's why we had a massive refurbishment, and we probably would have had more. Like we would have got more stuff done. We probably would have had Hollywood Studios halfway done if we didn't have to refurb MK, because it was a complete disaster. Like we flew through the map and was like, who built this? And all I heard was, this was Shuffles. He was rushing things. He just wanted to get things up. And I'm like, oh my God. So we wasted all this time doing another refurbishment after they just did one. So that right there was just like, oh my God. Okay, well, we got to knock this down because this looks like crap. We can't have this represent us. So, we were doing YouTube videos, and there was an incident on YouTube. So whoever did read that, if you guys did, I'm sorry. He came on there and started claiming that we kicked him out, and this is why that we're bad people. and he was saying that we're the bad ones and all this stuff, and we need to get over it. And he started claiming that he was still the owner, and which is not true. And he started like going at it with me. He started arguing. I kept warning him, like, Shuffles, I don't want to do this on here, and I don't want to expose you. And I remember he just kept trying to act. He's like, go ahead, do what you want to do. I don't care. Do it. And so I called him out on it. I'm like, fine. If you don't care, then I'm going to make a video and I'm going to expose you. And then he went on and did his whole pity thing where he is going through depressions and what this is typical Shuffle things. When things start escalating, he starts to use the depression thing. So that's what he used this time. And I was just like, you know what, man, that's not going to work with me. You can't just like talk all this crap and say all this stuff about us and then use this to be like, well, this is the reason why I'm going through depression because of you guys. Like, that doesn't work. It doesn't, just because you're going through depression doesn't mean it gives you the right to say what you need to like say stuff like that to us when we didn't do anything wrong. So as you can tell, I have a lot of hatred towards Shuffles. I don't think he deserved any of the quote unquote popularity he thought he had. He was a very rude person. I know that a lot of the guests looked up to him, which is, it really was disappointing because like all these guests loved him and wanted to talk to him. And I remember in chat, he'd be like, they need to leave me the alone. They need to leave me alone. I need to build. If they want me to build, then they need to leave me alone. They need to stop talking to me. And I remember telling him, like, Shuffles, let's go talk to them. Like, they just want you to, like, say hi at least or go, like, interact with them, play with them, something. And he was just like, he thought he was, like, thought he was the Beatles. He was, like, thinking he was the most popular person on YouTube. And he would like ignore them and not want to talk to them and not want to be around them. And he would be very short with them and be rude to them. He would kick people out just to kick people out. He is not the person that everybody thought he was. And it really irritated me because I didn't want to, I was new and I was like, I'm not going to call this guy out. At least not to like the guests. I would say stuff behind the scenes like, dude, why are you being like that? Like, they just want you to like hang out with them. Like, that's all they want. And he just refused to do that. But he wanted the popularity. He wanted people to love him, which is why everything was Fun Shuffles. That's why he did the Q&A by himself. That's why he did YouTube videos by himself. Stealing of copies of parks and 3D models and the drama he would let happen. Like, a lot of the toxic stuff that ML was about was under his management. He just didn't he didn't care. Like, there was just like, he just wanted the popularity. And it's unfortunate, because his park wasn't like horrible. It just needed, a little more loving and more passionate instead of just like, I just want a park to have open so I can be popular. Because that's pretty much the mindset that he had. So that's my thing on Shuffles. A lot of people ask about the realm. Is it coming back? Is it gone forever? As for me being the owner, yes, I am completely done with the Minecraft Disney community as a owner. I'm still going around and enjoying the builds as a guest. It's fun. But yes, MagicalLands is gone, and it is, as far as I know, it's not coming back. I know that's really unfortunate because a lot of the guests loved it, and I do feel terrible because I do read some of the stuff on the MagicalLands Club on Xbox, and it's been sad, and because they're left in the dark, they didn't know what was going on because we just left so quickly. But yes, to everybody out there, it is gone. I'm really sorry to tell you guys that. There are a ton of other Disney communities out there, realms. If you guys join on their Discord, I believe it is MC Bedrock Edition. There's tons of them, and I've been going on a lot of them. So there's other ones out there if you guys are looking for more Disney parks to enjoy. And all the owners are really great. I've pretty much talked to most of them. So give them a chance as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that was surfaced. I think that was the main one. It was just like, is it coming back? So to end this session, I would like to, first of all, I have a message from Horizon, the owner of Disneyland, and pretty much he just wants to say that he apologizes that no one ever was able to see the finished product of Disneyland. Horizon just wanted to say thank you guys for the support and the constant questions in the past of asking what's going on with it. He's, like I said, he does apologize that he could not finish it and you guys could not see the final product or the final world that he created. For me personally, the realm was really nice. It was done the right way. It was just, I guess, too little too late with MagicalLands. And I believe the park was going to be called MC California. But for me, to all the guests out there and the people that have been asking, or people that have been our loyal guests, I just want to thank you guys for always being here and always being supportive. I know we went through a lot of rough times with the Shuffle era, the Stormy era. But I just want to thank you guys for just sticking around and being loyal to us. And I know when I took over as the owner, I did the best I could for you guys. And my goal was to keep everyone happy, everybody that came on to have a good time while I was running the park. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys again. I hope you guys check out the other realms out there, and I hope to see you guys around.